Welcome back to My Gosh Barbecue. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by. Today we're making us some easy refrigerator pickles 3 different ways. I'm gonna show you how to make a classic dill, a jalapeno garlic, and also a bread and butter. You can toss them on a sandwich, bring them to the next barbecue, heck, eat them straight out of the jar. They're that good. Real simple one, real tasty one, and it's going down right now. You ready to do this? Let's go! All right, let's get our pickling liquid together for our bread and butter pickles. I got a half a cup of apple cider vinegar. We got our pan here on very low. All we want to do is just warm this through. Half a cup of white wine vinegar. You can use regular vinegar also if you want, but that white wine vinegar is a little bit sweeter. Half a cup of water. All right, now here we got about a teaspoon and a half of kosher salt, teaspoon of mustard seed, 1 teaspoon of celery seed. I got a half a teaspoon of turmeric. I got 4 teaspoons of brown sugar, and I'm also going with a half a teaspoon of crushed red pepper. That's optional. We'll get that into the pan. And we're also going to come back with a half a cup of regular granulated sugar. Let's give this a stir. You just want this stuff to dissolve. And once it dissolves, just let it sit back on your stove and cool down. All right, now for the brine for our dill pickles and our jalapeno dill pickles. We're gonna go with 2 cups of water. 2 cups of regular vinegar. You can change the ratios around here if you want. You want more vinegary, go more vinegar, go less water. I got 1.5 tablespoons of kosher salt and a teaspoon of regular sugar. I'm gonna add the other spices directly into the jar before I put the brine. Just gonna get that going there, get it dissolved, let it cool off. All right, let's get pickling. This is our dill pickle. What I did here, I layered cucumber, some onion, garlic, dill, in layers all the way up. And then for our sweet pickle one, we did garlic that I minced up here, some onion, and our cucumbers. We'll show you how we're gonna layer them. We'll do the jalapeno one here. Just get your jar, start off with some onions down the bottom there, a couple of slices of jalapeno, a little bit of garlic, and I'm going to toss in just a little bit of dill down the bottom there. Now we'll come in with our cucumbers, little layer there, and just repeat the process. Get a little more thyme in the middle. Dill in the middle. Pack that right in. A little more garlic. And more jalapenos. Get a few more cucumbers on top here. Pack that right in there. You got a spot, push them down. Couple more in there. And there you go, there's our jalapeno one. Now for the jalapeno one, our spices here are 1/4 of a teaspoon of black pepper, 1/4 of a teaspoon of whole yellow mustard seeds. I used a 1/4 to a 1/2 of a teaspoon of the Flat Iron Pepper Company, the Hatch Valley Green. It's got Big Jim, Sandia, jalapeno, and habanero in it. And I also have a 1/4 teaspoon of coriander seed. Just want to dump that right over the top. I like putting them into the jars individually like that so I know exactly the measurements that are going in for my seasoning. And now for the regular dill pickle. Pretty much the same scenario. We got a 1/4 teaspoon black, the peppercorns there, 1/4 teaspoon of yellow mustard seeds. I got a little bit of regular crushed red pepper here, and also a 1/4 teaspoon of coriander seed. Right inside. Give it a little shake, get it going down. And then we'll just come back with a little bit of our pickling brine here. Just dump her right on top. That's simple on those. And then we got our bread and butter pickles. We got our brine here. Just come right over the top. It really doesn't get any easier than this here. What you want to do is you just lit them up. I'm going to let these sit for a minute or so. We'll get the lids on them. We'll toss them in the fridge. Within a day or two, they're pretty damn good. Let them go a week or a little bit longer. You're gonna start pulling a lot more out of that jalapeno that's in there. And these flavors right here are gonna pop. It's a real simple one, real tasty one. Once you try them, you're not gonna buy them from the store anymore. It's just that simple. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.